When we write a number like 1,234, each digit occupies a place value. Place value is what makes a number like 20,001 different from 20,100 or 21,000. Depending on the position of a digit in a number, the value of the digit and the number changes. So for one-digit numbers, we can start with one-digit numbers, the ones place. There is only one place value. We call this the ones place. And we can count from 0 to 9 using the ones place. 0 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the largest number that we can have in the ones place is 9. Once we reach 9, we run out of digits to keep counting higher, so we need to add a place value. We're at 9 in the ones place, and we add another place value. We add the tens place. So to make the next higher number after 9, we want it to be a 10, and so we add the tens place and we put a 1 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. And so this 1 actually takes the place of 10. And so if we're looking at the value of this number, we have 1 times 10 for our tens place plus 0 times 1 for our ones place, and we have a value here of 10 with a 1 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. And then with our 1 in the tens place, like we have it here, and our 0 in the ones place, we can continue adding 1 to the ones place to go up in value by 1. So we've got 11, and then we have a 12, which we've just added 1 to the ones place, and we've kept a 1 in the tens place. And then 13 and 14, you can see each time I'm going up, I'm really just adding 1 to the ones place, and I'm keeping a 1 in the tens place. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Now, once we get back to having a 9 here in the ones place, the next highest number is 20, which means now we need to put a 2 in the tens place. To get to 20, we put a 2 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place. And just like we figured before, we know the value of having a 2 in the tens place and a 0 in the ones place is going to be 2 times 10 plus 0 times 1, which is 20. With our two-digit numbers, like the 20 that we were looking at, we continue counting up in the ones places, we continue counting up in the tens place, and the highest two-digit number is 99. To go higher than this, we need to add a third place value. And each place value increases by a multiple of 10. So in the first place, in our ones place, we had our 0 through 9, and then we multiplied 1 by 10 to get our next place here. So this is our tens place. And so to go to our next place value, we need to multiply 10 times 10, which is 100. And our next place value here in the third position from the right is going to be our hundreds place. So we have anything here that's in our ones place has a value of that digit times 1, and then a multiple of 10 over anything in this position, any digit in this position, in the tens place, has a value times 10, and then multiplying by 10 again, we come over here, and any digit that's here in the third position from the right, in the hundreds place, has a value of times 100. Let's take a look at some place values. We want to remember that each place value is 10 times greater than the one to its right. In exponents, this means that each place value is one higher power of 10. So I know I have quite a bit of information here on the board behind me, and we're just going to take a look at it one piece at a time. So starting over to the right in our first position, our first digit is in the ones place. And this then is any digit that's in the ones place has a value of that digit times 1. And we say this is 10 to the power 0 in this first position. As we move over to the left in our second digit, we're looking at the tens place. So any digit in this second position has a value of that digit times 10. And the digits in this position are in the 10 to the power 1 place. Moving over to our third digit, we are in the hundreds place. And so any digit in this position has a value of that digit times 100. And it's 10 to the power 2 position. Our fourth digit is our thousandths place. And so we multiply that digit by 1,000, or 10 to the power 3 to find its value. Our fifth digit is the 10,000ths place. And so we multiply our digit times 10,000, 10 to the power 4. Our sixth position is our hundred thousands place, and we multiply the digit here in the sixth position over times 100,000 to find its value, and that is in the 10 to the power 5 place. Moving over then to even bigger numbers, whatever number here is in our seventh digit from the right is in the millions place. And we take that digit, like this 7 for example, we multiply it by 1 million to find its value. So this 7 here actually has a value of 7 million, and that is 10 to the power 6. The 8 here is in our 8th position from the right, and it is in our 10 millions place. And so it has a value times 10 million, or 10 to the power 7. And our 9th digit here is in the 100 millions place, and it has a value times 100 million, 10 to the power 8. And the one past there is going to be in our billions place, and it goes on and on forever from there, always multiples of 10. Every number is 10 times greater than the one to its right.